Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here with our lovely puppers, Iris, who is in desperate need of a hot springs here in the Arctic caves that we are building, and Pine, who I think is really excited to get to the top so that we can continue planting pine trees. And don't worry Pine, I actually have a few pine trees safely tucked away. Okay, not in that pack. Safely tucked away. Don't panic. I know they're somewhere here. Aha! I told you! Here, boy. See? They're safely tucked away into one of my bags. But you know what? I should probably have you hold it, huh? Okay, let me go ahead and see if I have got... There we go. All right. Pine, give. Good boy. Why do you have dog corpses inside of your backpack? We will discuss that later. I have a feeling that that is actually left over from when we were raiding a catacomb a long time ago, and at least we can revive all of those little ones into living puppies at some point in the future. We'll worry about that later. For now, why don't you go ahead and hand over the mangoes, and I can go ahead and eat those, and I will trade you the pine saplings. Ah, there we go. All right. Totally going to just overlook the creepy fact that he's got a few deceased puppers in his pack. We're still kind of cleaning up from a couple years of dust gathering in Zoodesia, so try not to dwell on that. But let's go ahead and carry on with our current adventures, which are actually going to be very simple because the goal is pretty much to just dig up. So I should be able to handle that just fine, but considering I just tried to like make one tiny little section for a goat graveler last time and I ended up finding a secret room, you just never know what's really going to happen. So let's carry on, and hopefully, especially with Moss Slugger's help, we can just kind of work our way straight up. And I can come back eventually. I might come back like maybe on like a nice little live stream where we can just hang out together and make a really pretty stone. Ooh, or maybe a gemstone staircase. Moonworm Queen, may we? Thank you very much for your assistance, Moonworm Queen. Maybe a gemstone staircase. That would be even cooler. We could use some of the rocks, like we could repurpose the rocks that are falling right now. And ooh, maybe a multicolored? I don't know. That might look kind of weird, but it would be kind of cool to like switch between the serpentine ore and the adventuring ore and the limestone, and maybe have like a lovely pattern of some kind going up, up, up until we can start reaching the new heights that we're aiming for. All right, you're in my way, cobblestone or gravel. I am not going to put up with that. Let's switch. Let's actually move some of these things around. All right, and I'll have my fig right there for a potential snack. All right, any more gravel? There's a little bit over here, actually. I just don't want that to fall on mine or the puppies' heads. Moonworm Queen, thank you. All right, it's very nice of her to let us have her children help us with this endeavor. And when we're about, we have a lot of ground to cover, or to go up at least. So when we're about like 3 blocks up, then I'll probably think about turning, like about here, maybe. Maybe a little higher since there was some gravel involved. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of gravel here. Oh geez, do not dig gravel straight down, Seri. You will probably majorly regret that. Moonworm Queen, thank you. Wow, look at all this though. Sometimes it's just so fun to follow and see where the natural cave system is going to lead. You never know what you're going to actually discover. Okay, watch out, Pine. I don't want to smack you in the face. There you go. Yeah, let's go up a little bit more. Okay, don't dig straight up. It's been so long since I've properly dug. Fossils! What? Moonworm Queen, I need your assistance, please. Oh, geez. I think I already got them. All right. We had some fossils. Look, there's more. Okay, I definitely need the fossil finder. I think I actually accidentally have the fossil finder on me. But this is the one... Yeah, this is for paleontology, not archaeology. So we should get really high fossil results. Look at this! We're mining dinosaur fossils again! Oh, this is so exciting! All of mine turned to dust, and I really wanted to get back into that, so this is perfect. Alright, Iris. Watch out, Iris. We're gonna turn. We now have... 1, 2, 3. I kind of wanted this to be a room. Like right about... Oops! Right about here. that we could actually work on. What is that? Is that what? What is this? That's fossil ore? Moon Queen. Can I have your assistance? Really? Wow, that one was just plain gravel though. Interesting. But yeah, I kind of wanted that to be a room so that we could actually have a like a nice little turn, and then we could maybe zigzag our way up instead of going just like straight up. Huh. But I'm already getting turned around from this little cave. Alright, let's clear this away. Definitely need a little bit more height for this grand staircase that we're going to have leading it back down. Look at this. This is going to be so cool. I've never actually seen it in person, but every now and then when Chips and I are actually like pretend house hunting, which by the way, when I was a kid, I thought that was the most boring thing my parents could ever do. I could not understand why they loved watching like HGTV, why they were so into all those house hunting shows. I thought it was so ridiculously boring. Like, Snoozeville are us. Why are we watching this? We already live in a house. Yeah, we don't own it, but it's a house. We live in it. It has all of the requirements of being a house in my like 12-year-old opinion. And I don't know, maybe it's just a sign of getting older. I guess you start thinking more about where you're going to settle down permanently, or just the fact that, hey, if you're going to be paying rent, why not also be paying a mortgage? Which I can't believe the words are coming out of my mouth. Look at this pretty thing. What are you? Ah! You're a tricksy hole. That's what you are. Oh, I can't believe I just fell to my doom. And we're already so full up on cobblestone. I have so much to take back to Graveler already. Alright, let's go ahead and put all that away. What is this? Andesite. Oh, well, andesite is not quite as exciting as shiny gemstone rocks, but still pretty exciting. Also, I think it's time for a break of pizza with some figs on top. Which, by the way, it turns out fig glaze on pizza is amazing. So I have no problem mixing my pizza and figs right now. But anyway, oh, Moon Queen baby, you startled me. I'm glad to see you. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a near deadly plummet to my doom. Moon Queen baby, thank you very much. I think we'll loop around. And yeah, we'll loop around and make a little bit of a big room over there, and then continue the staircase up, maybe zigging that direction for a little while. Not too far though, because I really worry of us just like popping right out of the side of the mountain. But hey, that's like organic building, right? I'm sure it'll all be fine. That's not fine. Boink. Alright, Moon Queen baby, thank you very much. But anyway, when I was a kid, I thought looking at houses was the most boring thing ever. But occasionally, when I do that with Chips, we see these houses that have these gigantic, like the McMansion houses, especially the ones that you find like in the South, in the East Coast especially, where they have these huge, sweeping, grand ballroom staircases in somebody's freaking house. I just can't imagine needing a staircase for something that dramatic. I remember I told Chips, like, if we had a staircase like that, I would feel obligated to like buy some sort of fancy princess dress to like sweep down the stairs with my long hair trailing behind me. I would have to lift a hand and say, Chickenberry, Chickenberry, come here, Chickenberry. I would have to speak differently. We would need like a fountain in our front yard. I'm pretty sure if you have a super fancy staircase like that, it's a given that you're going to be having a super fancy fountain. All right, Peppers, we found more fossils. Yes, look at all this plant fossil. Yay! Look at all these. This is quite the little fossil bed tucked right in here. And thankfully we need all of those too. This is a good little haul. There's another one up here. Unfortunately, nothing in that one. We got a little bit from that one. All right, and I guess I should just fill in some of these spots with cobblestone. There we go. Nice, so our expedition continues. But even though I think it'd be kind of silly to have a ballroom staircase in my own house, I definitely think it'd be kind of fun to mimic that style for what we're going to build back there. All of this looks like wild, untamed mining at the moment, but one of these days, this is going to turn into a really beautiful room. Maybe this could be the gemstone room. Oh, watch out, little baby, little baby moonworm. Maybe we could have a bunch of tree trunks where the moonworms hang out to light the area. Seri, you're brilliant. Decorating with plants. What a novel concept. But yeah, so I don't know. Have you guys ever been on one of those staircases? I'm a little afraid of heights, so maybe I'm not made in many different ways for having one of those super fancy staircases. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of stylistically, I can appreciate it. More fossils, yes. Is there a little fossil patch right here? Oh, look at that. We're getting some of the relic pieces. Once, long ago, this land must have belonged to some sort of riverbed that these relics collected on. Ooh, I need that relic piece. All right. Oh, I should have cleaned my backpack before we did this. Oh dear. All right. Well, those are out of the way. Moon Queen baby, thank you. But I'd really love to see if we can actually make it all the way up. So I think we've gone far enough now that we can swing back around and maybe start making the staircase up again. Yeah, I think we'll go that direction. All right, there you go. But yeah, it's really interesting. Whenever Chips and I talk about like what we would need out of a home, I guess there's a time when you're like, oh, wow, a ballroom staircase. That would be so cool. And then there's a time when you realize like, that would be a lot of staircase to have to wax. There would be a lot of property tax. And I don't know, also just we don't need that much. And the more we think about it, the more we realize that our actual desires and our actual needs are a lot more humble and probably better for like the environment, definitely better for a house budget. But it's really wonderful to know that we can build whatever we want here at least. All right, where is my... Where on earth did my shovel go? Oh no. It's so messy, puppies. I don't know what to do. There's flint. Oh, there it is. Mole fingers. There you are. Thank goodness. All right, mole fingers, I need your help. All right, there's a bunch of gravel in my way. Patches of gravel are kind of like leaving patches of quicksand unattended. You want to just make sure that you clear it out so that nobody is going to be at any risk. And Moon Queen baby, boink. And I mean, if you think about it, we could probably come back and end up using that little cubby that we just made as something useful in the future. So let's see, let's clear our grand mega staircase overhead again. Another fossil! Come here, my friend. You're going to grow into a big leafy fern. What? Nope, you're just a rock. Okay, you're gonna get fed to gobbler or gobbler to graveler. Those were just stone pieces too. Well, and I was gonna dig like a hole over here to make a window, but I think we're actually a lot deeper in the mountain than I thought if we took out all that gravel and we're still going up. Like, we still would have to go further out. All right. Wow, that is so pretty. That looks like a fancy ballroom staircase. Maybe we should make a fancy ballroom staircase and then I could have somebody sell fancy ballroom dresses. I have no idea what the occasion would be. Onyx ore, so pretty. But I think that would be kind of fun. Cobblestone, bauxite ore. So many things to study. Oh, it'd be so cool to have maybe some sort of little class right there. Ooh, there's actually some fossils right here again. Nice, more fossil pieces for our collection. There's more up here. Oh, this is going to be so messy. It's going to take a long time to turn this into a series. It's kind of like almost a department store level of mine. Oh, Pine, you're getting so hungry. Hang in there, puppers. I'm coming. Sorry, I just threw a bunch of cobblestone at your head. Iris. There you go, guys. We've got enough for one good nom before I have to search my pockets again. All right, watch out, Pine. I'm going to wiggle this away. All right, let's clear this out. Oh yeah, look at that. This color just makes me think of fancy ballroom stuff. All right, let's get this piece too. Nice. Clear this out a little bit. Oh, wow. That's like honey. Oh, what are you? I really... Okay, watch out, puppers. I have to get this piece. It's for a fancy ballroom. All right, come on. There we go. In fact, I bet we could actually hold some balls at the Village of Light. There we go. More onyx ore. Jeez. I had no idea, like, if onyx, the Pokemon, came in these kinds of colors. That would be quite amazing, actually. You can turn it into onyx blocks. So you can polish it to make it really shiny, but you can't turn it into a fancy gemstone, which is a pity. All right. Are we going to be able to find our way to the top today, puppers? Or is this going to be a multi-mining day expedition? I might have to vastly... Whoa! I might have to vastly expand my idea. In fact, we might actually come up and just say, like, here. Let me expand this area. So that we can have another room. Because, okay, this is going to sound really silly, because I've never been to Japan. There's a chance that Chips and I may be going to Japan this summer, ironically for his studies again. So hey, hanging out with a Chinese historian who needs to pop over to Asia for work quite often can lead to some really amazing adventures. But I'm kind of picturing like the inside of this Arctic mountain turning into a cross between a fancy multi-level Japanese department store, if that makes sense. With the very top having some sort of amusement park of penguins on a rink and a research area, because of course if it was going to be a department store I would completely make it one that reflected my interests. Also, my interests are definitely shiny rocks. I need to go feed the goat so I have some room. Okay, diorite, cobblestone, more fluorite, and the fluorite can become really pretty things, so I have no problem with that. Alright guys, we may have to stop soon and go feed Graveler, because we have discovered quite a bit to get us started. And I kind of feel like I want to make a window poking out, like right about here, maybe? Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of want to make like a little path and have people be able to step out. Oh, gravel, I told you! It's like the quicksand, it's the downward quicksand of caving. You have to watch out for gravel. Downward quicksand. That's what I'm going to call you from forevermore quicksand, or like gravel. But I do kind of want to make like a little alcove over here that people can maybe step out of the way. Look at all of this downward quicksand. Get out of here. Shoot. At least it looks like it's going to make it easier. Where on earth is it leading? Jeez. Whoops. That was supposed to be a Moon Queen, baby. Boink. There we go. And then boink. Oh, you know what? I think I need to go get Graveler. I need to go get her and walk her on a lead and let her go ahead and eat all of this. That's even better than leaving her in the room. We need to go get her and we're just going to have her walk up with us across this entire area, and she's just gonna follow behind and eat all of the stuff that we have deemed worthy of being cleared out. That would be so awesome. Actually, that would really be so awesome. And we are much deeper into this cave system, or like this mountain, than I thought. If going this far out has not yet produced the beautiful window that I wanted to have. All right, but before we invite Graveler up here, let's go ahead and get these fossils really quickly. Let's get Fossil Finder 3000, because it's Chick Pickety. There we go. Fossil Finder 3000 is prepared with the luck, fortune, and paleontology to be only the best in fossil finding technology. All right, there we go. Thank goodness. Let's collect all the pieces of the precious dinosaur bones before I allow a goat to eat them. Oh, hey, and there's some salt. I'm usually running out of salt, so I wouldn't mind collecting up some of that. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, gotta pick up the salt somehow. And there we go. Alright, Moon Queen baby. This is kind of not an area where I really should make you apply your Moon Queen babiness, because we're probably going to fill it in later, to be completely honest. There we go. No, not gravel! For crying out loud, you don't build with gravel. I mean, I'm sure some people try to, but it's not an endeavor I'm looking forward to. Alright, well, alright! I have no idea where we are. We are surrounded by gravel on all sides. We have not yet made it to the top of our little Arctic cave system, but I'm having quite the grand time of kind of moving around. So I think we're gonna go dump all of this precious stuff and maybe clear my backpack out a little bit. And I need to see the sun. I need to see the greenery. And when we come back, I might actually bring Graveler with us. And every now and then we can just have the goat come up after us and chomp up all of the things that we need cleaned. She's not going to be able to run away in this cave system after all. Gosh, this is so cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. One little step at a time in our own way, we are discovering what Zoodessia's secrets are. We have never before been inside of this cave system after all. We just crafted it with our own two hands and we discovered a lot of fossils. Who knows? Maybe one of these could be one of my precious long necks, which would be so exciting. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like to toss a treat to our wonderful puppers or to Graveler the goat. Though please don't fill her stomach up too much. She has a lot of work to do for me. And if you would like to join us here in Zoodessia Zoo, do please consider subscribing and becoming a member. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Stay curious.